All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First, we're going to give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. We'll give double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. All right, Shalom to you fellow laborers out there doing the work in truth and in sincerity, especially during these times. Shalom to the few Akwatim that believe as well. All right, hearty Shalom to you other laborers and believers that are scattered throughout the face of the earth, whether you be among the heathen and even unlike the heathen, who are speckled bird Israelites, to the whole household of faith, we want to say Shalom.
Shalom.
Which is the elect. All right, the brother Hadab, along with the brother
Double one.
And we got an article we're going to bring out, and the title of this video is The War on Truth and Dissent, because we're living in a time right now where Esau is using his mainstream news media and also social platforms to silence or try to silence, all right, the truth, all right, or dissent, and more so toward us that are laborers for the Lord, because we bear the truth that exposes Esau on all levels, even though they do it to, other, whistleblowers and things of that nature, but we bear, the knowledge on the right hand side of the Most High, which is through Yahweh Shai. All right, so with that, let's get into the article a little bit.
So, this is an article from People's Voice TV. It says YouTube allows Canadian government to ban accounts flagged as misinformation by Mark Carney's task force.
Yep, that's going to happen over here in Babylon. All right, the government, all right, is, because you got to think about it. We're labeled domestic terrorists, right, for teaching the Bible. Why? Because we have the truth. You see the epidemic of Israelites even, speaking against us. Why? Because we bear the truth. All right, and this is why, real quick, I'm going to grab this real quick, if I may. Grab this real quick, Baba Shah. Because what's going to happen is light has truly came into the world, man. All right, but the world have not received it. All right, this is John 3 in verse 19. I'm starting 18, Shalakia. John 3 and 18. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he had not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of the Father, all right, or the Most High. It says, and this is the combination, and that go to you rebellious Israelites, man. You don't believe on Yahweh Shai. That's why you talk shit in the videos. Y'all come in the name of, they say that Yeshua, and no, his name is Yahweh Shai. Okay? And yes, we come in the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, because why? That is the God of Jacob, the power of Israel, the power of our forefathers. Our forefathers knew those names, and they called on those names, prayed, in those names. Okay? And yes, we believe. That's why our works show that we believe. That's why you come against us, because we believe and you don't. You all have incredulity in your minds, okay? Verse 19, and this...
Real quick, if I can interject. Hey, do you know the scriptures tell you that there's only one name, all right, wherein you can't be saved, man. All right? So, hey, that's important, man. All right, it said in that scripture, because he had believed in the name, because he have not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of Yahweh, man. All right, so hey, that's why y'all condemned already, because y'all don't believe in that name Yahweh Shai, man. All right, so hey, not believing in that, hey, guess what? You're selling yourself up for condemnation, man, for destruction.
Yep.
All
right. Verse 19, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, which the light represents the knowledge, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. All right, and that's apparent. That's apparent. All the scoffing videos, right? Verse 20, for everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So with that, let's get to the article.
All right, so this back in the article, it says YouTube has bowed to pressure from the Canadian government banning the popular channel Real Talk Politics after Mark Carney's task force, in collaboration with the state-funded Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, flagged it as a misinformation spreading content forum.
Yep.
The channel's sudden disappearance followed a CBC hit piece on Friday, raising alarms about government overreach and silencing dissenting video voices.
Yep. Dissenting voices. What's dissent? Let me get it real quick. So online etymology. Dissent, it says express a different or contrary opinion or feeling, withhold approval or consent. It says differ in sentiments, disagree, be at odds, contradict, quarrel. Ecclesiastical sense of refuse to be bound by the doctrines or rules of an established church. Difference of opinion with regard to religious doctrine or worship. And we're against this world's religion, on all levels, all right, because it's false, all right. It's false, vain religion, right? It says the act of dissenting, refusal to be bound by what is contrary to one's own judgment, all right, a declaration of disagreement. So that's what we do,
I got a quick precept real quick.
Bring it out.
It's the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 4. It says, wherein they think it strange that you run not with them to the same excessive riot, speaking evil of you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that's what these people do, man. All right, we was going into the dissenting voices, man. That's why people, they talk shit about the prophets, man. All right, because we don't follow the same things that they do. All right, we don't adhere to the same things that they adhere to, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our mind is set on Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, man. All right, not the ways of this world. All right, so when people get around the prophets, man, they hear, we out there on the street corners, all right, prophesying. All right, guess what? People, they turn their nose up, man. All right, they make scoffing remarks and shit like that, man. All right, and things like that because you don't go with the way the world goes, man. All right.
God. Got a precept for you. This is Romans 12 and 2. It says, and be not you got more in it?
No, that was it.
Okay. Romans 12 and 2. And be not conformed to this world. All right. What the word conform means. You can look it up real quick. Conform. And we can see what the blue letter says as well. The word conform, right?
Strong's G 4964. Suschematizo.
To conform oneself, one's mind and character to another's pattern, fashion oneself according to, all right, it says synonyms. It says changeable, unstable, all right. Let's go to the etymology. It says conform. It says to be obedient, comply, all right. So we don't comply or be obedient to the wickedness or the influence to do wickedness, I should say, all right, in this world, okay? We don't comply with the wickedness of this world because this world tell you that it's okay to be wicked. It's okay to be a person that allow the same sex. It's okay to commit adultery, be a murderer, steal, all right? This world tell you that it's okay to be a hater of your own people, as far as not loving one another, all right, as you love yourself. That's one of the greatest commandments, to love thy neighbor as thyself. All right, this world don't teach you that. It teach you that you ain't gotta have your brother's back. That's why everything we do, as far as the brethren, it's a thing that people look at it and they marvel at it because they haven't experienced it. They don't know what it's like to have men that share the same like mind as you, all right, and to show each other true love according to what the scriptures say. Okay. So yes, we're not conformed to this world. Okay. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High is. So that's what we do. All right. You got more in that article out?
Yeah, it says Real Talk Politics had amassed over 300,000 subscribers and 70 million views in April alone, per viewstats.com, making it Canada's third most viewed news and politics channel in the past 3 months. Its dominance during the recent election cycle drew scrutiny from the CBC, which labeled it as a threat in a report that prompted YouTube to swiftly terminate the channel, sparking debates over censorship and the role of government-backed entities like Carney's task force in policing online content.
Yep. That's why your videos get taken down. You know, from the apostles on down, they take down the videos. You can upload the video now, and it just say you process it for a whole day or two.
Yep.
You try to, delete it, then upload it again. It won't upload. Sometimes it'll go through, sometimes it won't. That's what they do to our videos. Why? Because we have the truth. See? And the truth is what bringing this man to these desperate measures to silence the truth online. Okay? He know that the truth is exposing him. Like it says in Jeremiah 49 and 10. It says, but I have made Esau bare. Right? And he should not be able to what? Hide himself. So everybody know who Esau is. Everybody know who the wicked is. And everybody know his wicked deeds. And because of his wicked deeds, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has set up his servants, the prophets, to reprove, all right, the wicked. All right? And what's going on is the wicked don't want to be reproved. All right? Which is fine. All right? That's cool. The wicked ain't going to understand. All right? Even our people. All right? The wicked of our people, the wicked Israelites out there, they don't want to be reproved. Because why? They fall after Esau.
So, these things that we speaking about, all right, they could play a part in, the famine of the word, man. All right, because they talking about policing online content, man. All right, that's where a lot of people go to find answers, man. All right, that's where people go to watch the videos and things like that, man. All right, so them policing the online content like that, it's speaking about in Canada, but that can easily come over to Babylon, aka America. All right, so I did pull Amos 8:11. All right, it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. All right, and these things are coming swiftly, man. All right, we understand, there's going to be a famine of bread and for water, man, and things like that. But when that famine of the word come, man, a lot of y'all is cooked, man. Yep. All right, because at that point, when the Lord takes his men off the streets, all right, when we're not allowed to post videos and things like that anymore, there's no more answers for you, man. All right. Once that happens, then what are you gonna do, man? A lot of y'all are gonna be looking for the man of the Lord, and guess what? You ain't gonna find him, man. All right. It says here in verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. All right, and that's gonna be a scary time for you, man. All right, especially for you ones that know the truth out there, man. All right, you walk past the camps, all right, every weekend, man. All right, you click on a video and watch it for 2 seconds and click off. All right, that's gonna be a scary time for you, man. All right, because like I said, man, the answers are not gonna be there. All right, you gonna be wandering, searching. I know these brothers, they used to stay right here every weekend. All right, guess what? You ain't gonna be able to find the man of the Lord, man. All right, because you should have took the opportunity while it was out there, man. All right, while you had liberty, like the scriptures speak about. All right.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 59 and verse 15. Say, yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil, making himself a prey. And that's what we do, we departed from, this evil world. All right, well, I ain't gonna say we. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua removed us from this wicked world. All right, for the Lord's purpose, man. All right, because why? It was already predestined for us to be on the path that we're on. See? It says, and the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. Right. There's no justice for anyone that speaks the truth. If you speak the truth, and you're persecuted, guess what? Nobody comes to back you. But if you know what I'm saying, enter this world, all right, the world will back you. Like, you know, with the recent Larry Hoover and all these wicked Israelites, right? Getting pardoned and shit, released, right? The world is cheering them on and praising that, right? But you don't see them cheering us on. How many camps is on the corners? All right, how many different camps, let alone the camps they have in the different cities that's on the corners, you know what I'm saying, on the highways and hedges, pushing this truth? Do they cheer us on? No, they talk shit. Y'all teaching that white man's back, you know? Hey, the white man wrote that book, man. Y'all know, y'all crazy, man. Y'all talking about the white man can't be saved, man. The Lord love everybody. All kind of monkey ass shit that Jake spew out their mouth, you know? Why? Because we rebuke that shit.
Precept.
Bring it out.
Yep, this book of John chapter 15 and verse 18, it says, if the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
Mm-hmm.
If you were of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world.
See, that's why I was just making the point. The Lord chosen us out of this world. All right? We have a holy calling, as the scriptures call it. The holy calling to do what? To push this truth, all right? To be a part of this ministry. You know? Go ahead.
It says, therefore the world hateth you.
Yeah, the world hated us. Why? Because we represent Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. When you go to, what's the 7th chapter?
Mm-hmm.
Go to the 7th chapter. I believe it's verse 7. Because really, they see Yahweh Shai in us. You know? You can read it when you got it.
This book of John chapter 7 and verse 7, it says, the world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil.
Mm-hmm. See, there you go. And this is in red, so Yahweh Shai is speaking. When Yahweh Shai was on the scene, he was not loved. He was not loved at all. All right? Only very few loved him. Only a very few that believed in him. You know? So for us, that's good, because he even said what? He should be hated of all men for my name's sake. See? That's a good thing. All right, that we're being hated. All right? It says ye are honorable, but ye are, ye are despised, but ye are honorable, in the book of Romans. See? We're despised, but we really doing the honorable thing for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We're risking our lives and freedoms to go out here and do this work, and choosing what? To suffer with Yahweh Shai versus to partake in these pleasures in this world, which is only but for a moment. See? And like I said, we bear the true light. See? And Esau don't like that. All right? Let me get this real quick, Baba Kashah. You holding something up?
No, I just wanted to say, hey, you got to understand, hey, the scriptures tell you that no servant is greater than his master. All right, so, hey, Yahweh Shai, he was hated when he was on the scene. And guess what? Hey, we coming in that same step. So, hey, we're going to be hated as well, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Because you got to understand, man, hey, them people that was scoffing, all right, back then, they're back in them same spirits, man.
Okay.
All right? So, hey, we got to deal with that as well. All right? That's just a part of being a prophet, man.
Mm-hmm.
Of being someone that speaks truth in a world full of lies, man. All right?
Since you said that, let me grab this real quick, because I was going to grab another precept, but I'll get this. All right, this is Mark 6:4. It says, but Yahweh Shai said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country and among his own kin and in his own house. You know? And that's why the fucking internet is flooding now with wicked niggas. All right? Wicked ass Israelites. So what you don't believe, all right? Shall your unbelief make our faith of none effect? The answer is no. Yeah, I mean, it's more fuel to the fire, really. You know, we count it a blessing to be persecuted for righteousness' sake, because we're trying to get to the kingdom, and you're not. And that's why 2/3 are going to be destroyed with this world. Because why? They don't want the kingdom. You know, they don't want a righteous rulership. You know, they don't want to be under righteous laws. You know, Jake just got straight up Stockholm Syndrome, man. See? So the hell with this world, man. We're going to keep pushing this truth. All right? We're going to keep rebuking this wickedness that's going on. All right? Like it says, what? Sirach 4:28, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. All right? You hold something out?
No.
Let me get this and we gonna close then. Okay. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 28. It says, as for faith it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which has been so long without fruit shall be declared.
God, hey, and no matter what, all right, guess what? Faith is gonna flourish, man. All right. It said corruption shall be overcome. Hey, that mean the way this current world, all right, the wicked ways, they're gonna be overcome, man. All right, they're gonna be done away with. All right, by way of this place, Babylon, aka America, getting destroyed. All right, and you heathens getting put under subjection, man. All right, by Yahweh Shai and the elect, man. All right. It said, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared. Hey, y'all gonna know what truth is, man. All right, because back before, the prophet said Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah was on the scene, man. Hey, this place was, it still is wicked, but the truth was so long without fruit, and now, guess what? The truth is flourishing, man. All right, you got camps in all the major cities here in Babylon, man. All right, so it's gonna come a point in time. Hey, the truth is really gonna be declared, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
even camps in different countries. So the Lord the Lord has woken up His elect. All right, and some of the elect members are sleeping right now as well. All right, the ones that died in the faith and their works do follow them. Right, they're gonna be risen when Yahweh shall come. Because why? They strive for the truth. All right, until their very last breath. So shalom to them. And Lord willing, we'll see them soon. All right, we'll see them when the Lord comes. Okay. They're going to be risen first. All right, so with that, hey, Lord willing, this video have been edifying. Hey, no matter what, we got to keep on pushing this truth, even though it's a war on the truth. All right. So, may Yahweh Bashim Yahweh be with you, Akim. All right, keep pushing hard. We're at the end. So let's keep our foot on the pedal, okay? Shalom. Hey, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Hey, shalom to the elect.